jogando pelo Lakers. Vamos ver como a gente vai se sair nessa temporada. Já tem alguns jogos. O jogo de hoje não tá fácil. Quer dizer,
Greetings, everyone. Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
Obrigado.
I imagine Shaq probably.
Now we'll take a look back at that first half. What an all-around performance it was for the Lakers.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting the three major E's: effective, efficient, and entertaining.
I like the way you did that.
Thanks for spending halftime with...
And with the second half upon...
Não, agora pro terceiro tempo.
He's checked in for Hayes. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Big Dog. He's got 8. Drives to the hoop. And he goes in for the dunk.
Extra on that one, fellas. Nobody's stopping that.
Not when he comes in there with that tomahawk. That's just too much force. Outside, the wings are Reeves and James. Big Dog is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Doncic in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Lakers.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive.
After back-to-back 50-win seasons, Dan, last season was frustrating for the Memphis Grizzlies in almost every way.
Yeah, that's an understatement, Kevin. They went 27 and 55. Due to suspension and injuries, they only got 9 games from their star, Ja Morant. But they still have a lot of young talent and still a team that can be very competitive in the future. Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Clark, a screen on James. Morant, the bounce back. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Out left to the wing. Here's Big Dog. The offensive rebound. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Shoots from the right block. It's all in by Big Dog. Lakers lead by 16. Puts it up from 17. Shot is good. Big Dog's got 12 in the game. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Grizzlies retired Marc Gasol's number 33 last season. You may recall he moved to Memphis in his teens, watching his older brother Powell play for the Grizz. Mark said, I had a very unique perspective, that of a fan. When I came back as a Grizzlies player, I carried that with me. Kevin, that pride certainly showed.
Pride's a great word to use. No question, D.A. Thank you. Kennard's shot is off.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Pass to Big Dog. Fades and shoots. And that one hits back out. The Grizzlies trail by 18 to the inside. The Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Clark. Doncic with the steal. Driving inside. Gannett. And that one drops for him.
Well, Gannett is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Now, here's Bain to stop the run. No good. Shot missing. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are... And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Stan, isn't it terrific? We're seeing these great stars in the NBA extending their careers more than ever before.
We certainly are, Kevin, and it's great for the league. The league keeps getting younger, though. These guys come into the league earlier. But I think what players have learned, it's not even just the basketball part. It's the strength and conditioning. It's the nutrition. They've taken care of themselves better, and that allows them to last longer.
On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Kennard is out there with Jackson. That is a great finish!
Oh, my. Yeah, Morant's got to get himself in that dunk contest. I mean, look at that.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vanderbilt the pass to Big Dog. Trains it from beyond the arc. Big Dog's got 6 here in this quarter.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Yeah, anyone can appreciate the skillfulness of Morant's passing.
LA's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Into the lane. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. Well, Stan, the NBA awards impact so much on these players and what they think they can acquire and achieve. How do you feel about the structure of award voting?
Well, right now, Kevin, there's about 100 panelists that each get a vote. And that seems like as good approach as any. Certainly, I need to be on that panel. And, you know, I mean, I think we'd probably get more worthy award winners if they would just let me pick them myself.
But, you know, they make your picks public. And a lot of times, voters are uncomfortable with that.
Yeah, that doesn't really bother me. I'm used to people disagreeing with me anyway. I have a family, Kevin.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Big Dog. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he's been able to turn it around after a rough first half. He's now looking much better offensively.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, you got to love their aggressiveness on the offensive glass. They have just refused to give up on any of the plays.
And they're also finding a good deal of their points off turnovers tonight. Seems like every time they come up with an extra possession, they find a way to convert.
Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 23.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. And the shot goes in.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Here's Big Dog. The 10-footer. Grizzlies with the rebound. Clark's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
Well, it's almost impossible to stay in front of Morant. He's just so quick on the drive.
That's a good one. Here's Big Dog. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. And it's good for 2.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Huff's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Morant's acrobatics often get the attention, but his passing is also elite.
Spins. Here's Big Dog. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 5th rebound in this one. 1:56 left in the game. Here's Pippen. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. And the Lakers making a change here. Milton's checked in. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Lakers leading by 21. That's a good one. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Big Dog, defended by Aldama.
And what a night he's having on the glass, putting in the work to help his team close out possessions.
And the shot is good.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And they've taken control of the season series. This brings them to 2-0 with 1 game left against this squad.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Luka Doncic.
Well, he was the catalyst for them tonight. Played a great all-around game, and you could see his teammates feeding off his energy.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Aldama. Shots good by Big Dog. Big Dog's got 30.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
A 3-ball. Aldama can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Big Dog, defended by Aldama. Wells grabs the miss. Now Morant. Pass to Aldama. Puts up a 3. Back to Morant. Here's Edey. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
That's right, MP. They can't stop you. Good win. Let's keep it going.
That's what I want to see.
You got it. Come on.
What out here?
Come on, MP.
Woo! I run this.
Yo, set it up. Be ready. Keep shooting that.
Come on, man. Who got the ball? What's the foul? Saw that.
Shot.
There it is.
Now we're rolling. Come on. What are you, bro, MP? Come on.
Yes, sir. That's the way I stand up.
Let's do this. Can't give me that one. Anyone out here I can't score on? We can call it if you want, at least try.
All day, baby.
Keep going. Way to hit that.
Well, excuse me.
Come on. You're not even breaking the sweat out here.
Don't worry about it. Keep shooting that.
There you go. That's all day.
More.
Don't go easy on me. Yes, sir. That's the way I back up my game.
About game time, bring the pain time.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live in it.
MP.
Ready, MP.
Another day, another dollar. What's down, yeah? I be stunting like a big timer. What's down, yeah? Another night. What's down, yeah? She give you drunk.
MP, how you feeling?
He's about to tear it up.
Game time. Let's get it, MP.
A Spurs team walking to the locker room earlier, determined to have... Welcome, everyone. A little extra excitement for you tonight. It's the first game of the NBA... And here we are for Game 1 of the NBA Cup. This game will count both towards group play as well as the regular season stick. Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
And you gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Rui Hachimura is out there with Connect. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Big Dog in at the center, filling out the middle. Branham passes to Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done. Woo!
Outside Reeves. There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Big Dog. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists now in this one. Spurs trail by 3. Here's McLaughlin to the inside. Here's Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Down low. Here's Big Dog. Yeah, that one's good. Big Dog's got 5.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for Los Angeles. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
On the court for the Lakers, Gabe Vincent out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Rui Hachimura. Then it's Connect. And it's Big Dog in at the power forward position. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star from deep. Johnson, no good. And that makes him 0 for 3. Los Angeles leading by 7. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Spurs with some experienced additions, bringing in Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes. Their mentorship is likely just as valuable to this young roster as their contributions on the court. And with legendary head coach Greg Popovich, they're creating an environment for growth in San Antonio. They're really building things the right way, guys.
All right, Shams, appreciate the report. Here's the 3. On target from range. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I like Johnson's focus at the perimeter. He's pretty careful about when he shoots the 3.
Here's Big Dog, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. And that one's good. Big Dog's got 8 points in the quarter.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Now here's Fox. He's covered by Vincent, and it's Fox missing. Los Angeles leading by 8.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question.
With some changes. Wembanyama's checked in for Bassie, and it's Devin Vassell in for De'Aaron Fox. Pass to James. LeBron on the go. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Clark, it's special getting to call LeBron James games. How is the King still doing this at this age?
B.A., I think there are guys that come along every 30, 40 years that are just different than other guys, other players. And he's in that category. One of the all-time greats. And he's just been remarkable. Certainly DNA has a role in his longevity and excellence, but you got to give him a ton of credit. He's committed to being at a high level for a long time, and it's remarkable to watch him do what he's doing at this age.
He hits the second from the line. And Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all done playing, how he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman, and he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
And good to see Castle capitalizing from the mid-range. He knows he needs to keep hitting these shots.
Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Barnes. Big Dog can't get it to go.
That's a rarity for him, especially against the soft defense.
From deep, Johnson. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
They're looking to make amends for their poor showing against this team last season.
A team that, on paper, they expect to beat. Great teams take care of business against the bottom feeder. We'll see if they can handle that end of the bargain here tonight.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
So the latest news on MP. Let's hear from Allie LaForce on our sideline.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All that individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. Big Dog, good. And now a 10-point Los Angeles lead.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Castle, to the middle. Barnes, no good. Los Angeles has gone 6 for 12 from deep so far in this game. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
Luka is a massive guard. He can do damage inside just as easily as outside.
Here's Castle in his last outing with 12 points. Shot to stop the run. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on LeBron James. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here. And he makes a first. And so it's Los Angeles ending the quarter up 10. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back after this word.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded run.
And let's turn our attention now to the Rookie of the Year race.
Some great options in there. In fact, these guys might compete for all-star spots for the next few years.
That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
Well, for those just tuning in, Spurs making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Puts up a three. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got his 4th assist with that last one. Up front, they're going with Johnson and Wemby. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Castle, and it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Spurs.
Reeves throws that one down, held nothing back.
Well, Clark, we hear coaches often say, trust your teammates. Why is that sometimes a challenge?
Well, you know, when you talk about passing the basketball, there's got to be a level of trust and confidence that where you pass it to is going to produce some fruit, and that it might come back to you if that's the best play. And then defensively, you can't be good defensively without communicating and trusting one another to cover for each other in the defensive scheme that you're playing.
Here's Fox. Wow, physical D, but Fox prevails.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
To the paint. Pass to Big Dog. Stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Yeah, great finish from Johnson, leaving no room for error with the slam.
Here's Big Dog. Hey, expanding his range. Knocks down the long J. Big Dog's got 18 points in the game.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Outside Barnes. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Blocked! And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. Champagny, he's checked in for San Antonio. Branham comes in for De'Aaron Fox. And Los Angeles making a change here. And here's Johnson. Give him 8. Misses the 3. Here's Connect. Pass to Big Dog. From deep. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Spurs trail by 15. Here's Castle. 10 points for him. "27 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Wembanyama. Pass to Champagnie. Second chance effort. The shot by Wembanyama, no good.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Here's Branham. San Antonio again can't hit. Oh, what a performance by Luka Doncic. He has been the story for the Lakers. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. Stranger things have happened on the court for the Lakers. We've got Gabe Vincent. He's out there with Luka Doncic. Connect is out there with Jared Vanderbilt. And it's Big Dog in at the 4. Spurs trail by 15. Pass to Branham. And he lays it up and in. Branham's got his first 2 points of the night.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now Fox. Pass to Champagnie. Back to Fox. The Lakers with a rebound. They led by as many as 18.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Here's Branham. Pass to Champagnie. Launches a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Los Angeles leading by 13. And here's Vincent. Here's Big Dog. Hits a three-pointer. Big Dog's got 21.
He's starting to heat up from outside. That's his second this half.
And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Castle's checked in for San Antonio. Hayes is checked in for Los Angeles. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Fox with the ball. Champagnie, the pass to Johnson. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs. San Antonio retains possession. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Johnson from behind the arc.
Not his best night and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Here's Big Dog. The rebound by the Spurs.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Outside Johnson. Connects from downtown.
Here in the second half, you see they've gone to the long ball to try to keep up.
And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 13-point game.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Champagnie, the pass to Johnson. And stolen by Vanderbilt. Now the Lakers moving it up. Pass to Big Dog. Now here's Hayes. Here's Big Dog. Vanderbilt, a screen on Fox. Shot clock at 6. Here's Big Dog. Lays it up and banks it in. Big Dog's got 23. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Lakers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
you know, we've got to talk about how they've continued to force turnovers and turn those turnovers into points. They came out aggressive, and they've not let up.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. A different look for San Antonio. Wembanyama's shot. Lakers going with a whole new group out there. On offense, here are the Lakers. They're on a 16-7 run.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Lakers.
Man, the bench brought lots of energy tonight.
I'll tell you, when your reserves can score it like that, it puts your team in a great position to win.
And they earned win number 9. Each win so important in this league.
Well, this 4-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against San Antonio. Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Big Dog. And a missed layup. There's 37 seconds left in the final quarter. Box for 3. And Milton pulls it down.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
From deep three-point range. He can't hit that time. Here's Castle. Outside Wembanyama. Off target from three-point range. Pass to Big Dog. From deep three-point land. Off target with the shot. So we see the Lakers taking the W here. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that...
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were 7th man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious 4th grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys.
I was open.
Another game, another win. Back to work tomorrow.
There he is, the king of New York.
Nah, it's not like that.
Yeah, you're more of a team first type of guy, right?
I mean, I can take over a game.
There's no doubt about that one, man.
Yeah, but as a point guard, your priority is to make sure everyone on the team is thriving.
Right, and you put people in positions to succeed and then hold them accountable on top of that.
Yeah, but first you gotta hold yourself accountable first. If I do something wrong, my hand's up.
So if you don't hold yourself to that type of standard, then why would they listen to you?
Exactly.
Got it. Yo, Shay, I gotta ask you something, man.
Shoot.
So, when you're in those clutch moments, what be going through your head, bro? Nah, man, I'm serious. Because to me, you're the most clutch player in the league, and I just want to know your mentality in those moments.
Yeah, I want to be an NBA champion, and some of the best ever haven't done that.
That's for sure. Like, even if they done everything right in their career, right?
Exactly. So if I'm not focused in every moment, then I'm going to miss my chance to do so, if I get the opportunity.
Success is when opportunity meets preparation.
Truly. That's exactly right, bro. First, you got to believe you can do it, then you got to go out there and do it.
Respect. Young Wayne, right?
MP, what's up, man? You haven't texted me back at all. What's up?
Not bad, man. You know, the whole NBA thing be having me busy, man.
My bad. NBA got me busy. I'm MP. Hey, man, don't even worry about it. What's up, MP?
So my agent was telling me this whole street ball scene is one of a kind.
And your agent is right. Let me walk you through it.
I bet.
I'm talking about we got 3 new courts, and they all got their own unique vibe.
And it look like the players do. Man.
Here we go. Yo, what you doing here in Plainview, man? I live here now. And it was either Wolfpack or Dynasty for club.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to our presentation of Illinois Club League Basketball. I'm Joe Lamy, joined by Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. Some of the future stars of the region look to hone in their skills as we have the Wolfpack hosting the Dynasty.
And to call this a rivalry might be underselling it. This is more of a feud than anything. These clubs really dislike each other.
And the Wolfpack would love to play spoiler in this one, looking to put an end to the Dynasty's 11-game win streak.
Yeah, Joe, and both of these teams have plenty of talent to get it done tonight. The Wolfpack are only 7-4 on the season, but this roster can play with the best of them and can pull out a win against just about anyone.
And how excited are you for this one? This is about as intense a game gets at the club level. These teams genuinely dislike each other.
Stopper misses. James covering, makes it off the glass. And the Wolfpack have possession. And Drake, you talk about the rivalry between the Wolfpack and Dynasty. They've both had their moments.
They certainly have, and I would expect a very physical game here tonight. That's the bare minimum when these teams play.
Now here's Stoffer. From the high post, he drills it.
If you give Stoffer the mid-range shot, he'll try his luck each and every time. And we've talked about the heated interactions of these teams before. It's a result of history and proximity.
Oh, yeah. The bad blood comes from getting in each other's faces way too often over the years. It certainly doesn't help they operate out of the same region in Illinois.
Here's Stoffer. Robinson with it to the inside. Wells, no good. Here's the Dynasty. It's a three-point game. Knocks it again, the Dynasty.
He got hung up on a great screen and gave the shooter some wiggle room.
Yeah, for sure. If he sees any daylight at all, he's pulling the trigger.
Now here's Stoffer. Pass over to Robinson. Wells outside. 6 to shoot. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
You look at this Wolfpack roster, a lot of players who will play college ball, but Patrick Wells could be the barometer.
And they are ecstatic to have him with the team. Adds some much-needed shooting. They're hoping he can change the fate of their season.
That's strong, fundamental basketball. Getting the ball where it needs to be.
Outside Stoffer. Pass to James. That one's off. Still out of sync. The Dynasty with the lead. That's in. It's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 of 7 to start this one. And so here it's the Wolfpack. Outside Stoffer. And here's Robinson. Timmerman. There's James with the 3. It's Michael Luan with the rebound. And with the high school season now in the rearview mirror, for many of these players, they are solely focused on club play.
And winning on the club circuit is their only goal as of now. I'd expect that to mean the games are going to be a little bit more chippy because of that.
Now Wells. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Robinson. Zadirko covering. Back to Stoffer. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls up high post. That basket's good. Off to a fast start. 2 for 3.
Defensively, I'd like to see a little more pressure on the shot. It's a good look from mid-range.
And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
Okay, what appeared to be an easy 2 points, it just went straight out the window.
MP has been something else this first half. Well on its way to a huge game. Wells, a screen. Michael Stoffer attacking, deflected.
And you look at the Dynasty, MP has led the charge all season long. He's been a huge factor for them.
Without a doubt, he has rejuvenated the team this season. A standout for the Dynasty as soon as he joined. the paint. Wells. Second shot chance. Kept alive. Shoots over Luan. Wells, no good. Launches a three. From deep. Drops it on through, and he's now 9 for 13. It's very easy to see why MP is so high on the scouts list with how he's scoring tonight. Robinson sets the screen. And the foul is called as he misses. He'll go to the line for 2 shots. And with a showcase game like this in tonight's rosters, you can expect a lot of college scouts in the stands.
The importance of this game, setting the narrative of each player's potential. Opinions are forming about these players, and each minute could be another pro or con in each scout's report.
And he can't hit the second one. Brett Hotkins from outside. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Both teams making a change here.
Substitution for the Wolfpack.
Sinks the tray. And you love how MP has been able to put up the points with all the scouts watching. A difficult situation for the Wolfpack here. Robinson sets the screen. Deshaun Carter from the outside. No good, and he's off to a slow start, starting 1 for 4.
Well, the big name in the showcase has to be MP. He's a 5-star recruit and has a clear path to the NBA with his skill set and athleticism.
And scouts want to see him take over the game. They want to see him be athletic. They want to see his instinct and moves on the floor, because sometimes he can defer it a bit too much.
Now here's Johnson, Robinson, and once again off the mark by the Wolfpack. To the middle. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
He has been ever present in the paint, getting so many of his points from inside.
The Wolfpack with the ball. Passes to Wells. Pulls up from the top of the key. And good, hitting the back iron and falling.
Really nothing better than a bucket from mid-range. Wells just knocking it down there.
2 minutes.
Now here's Junior. Down low. From deep. Johnson with the rebound.
Dynasty coach Duncan Carter has worked to impart a sense of focus in this ongoing rivalry. The rivalry of these teams is well documented, and he wants his club to continue their winning ways.
Yeah, Danny, he knows that the way the games have swung between these two sides is a dynamic rivalry. He would like the Dynasty to play at a heightened intensity for this one. If they're going to make a run, it's no time like the present.
We certainly expected a better game than this. It has not been a pretty picture.
Tommy Fresh for 3. Black pulls it down. Defended by Fresh. It's hauled in by Fresh.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves on his way to the rack.
Passes to Wells. To the left wing. Fresh with it. Now guarded by Junior. Back to Wells. Clock at 4. Fades and shoots. It's hauled in by the Dynasty.
The size on the bench for both teams is formidable.
Oh, yeah, Danny, this team is stacked. I was looking up to some of the players walking in as we set up tonight. Woo, they're tall. I know one thing, though. I wouldn't take too many shots inside with either second unit tonight.
And what a game for MP. He is showing out with a 30-point evening. Robinson sets the screen. The layup off target. And here's Lack for 3, and it's in! Oh, wow! He nails the buzzer beater! A dominating first half of play so far. It hasn't been close. The Dynasty on top, just dominating this one. And time for a break. The action resumes right after this. The teams have had their break. The Wolfpack and Dynasty getting ready to kick things off here in the second half of play. And the Wolfpack have possession. And in club play this season, the Wolfpack enter tonight at 7-4, while the Dynasty are a perfect 11-0.
And I'd say we could throw out the record books, Joe. Whoosh! I threw mine right across the table. Sorry, Drake. Because of the history of these regional rivals is so complex. Both teams thrive on denying the other the chance to win in big games like this one. Work hard on the offensive glass. Good things happen. Count that one! He's the leading scorer in the game and has been the dominant figure today, no doubt.
They really need to make an adjustment here.
Agreed. Nothing is working for them offensively. Time for a change.
Dynasty foul. First personal foul.
Dynasty on D. Wells right side.
And we're here in the gym of the Plainview Panthers. It's a familiar floor to some players in our game today because they go to high school here.
Oh, yeah, exactly. I mean, home court advantage is everything in a contentious game like this. A little extra bit of comfort might make a difference. You can't count anything out in such a heated affair.
Three-pointer. Gets the three ball to go.
Oh, wow. Wells relishing at the chance to get some revenge from beyond the arc.
They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And it gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest.
They grab their own miss. Oh, and the jam by Dave Zadirko.
Zadirko is an absolute dog inside. He wants that fight close to the hoop.
Here's Wells. He's got 5. Inside. James slams it home. Well, you think about what sets MP apart on this Dynasty team. His athleticism you rarely see at the club level.
He's been stunning, Joe. When he's driven, he's physically capable of explosive feats. Speaking of, I'm setting my phone up right here because I think we've got a great angle for some viral content.
Wells with it, picked up by Luan. Pass over to Robinson. Stauffer gets the 3 to fall.
Trouble brewing whenever Stauffer's hitting from distance. He's developing a well-rounded game.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the way of the Wolfpack.
That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
Now a timeout called by the Wolfpack. Shot from the inbound. The rebound by Luan. And now the Dynasty with it. And the leader of this Wolfpack team, without a doubt, is Patrick Wells, a 3-star recruit who has a chance to play at the next level.
Hey, he's not the biggest or most athletic player on the floor, but when he warms up, I mean, look out. The kid can straight up shoot the ball. If he can bulk up and add some strength, he could be a factor in college.
The Wolfpack making a switch here.
Substitution for the Dynasty. Eric Fisher.
Here's Carter.
Jr., Tim Powell. Danny Cobb.
Cordova outside. That 3 off the mark. Here's the Dynasty. Yep, that one goes.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now here's Carter, guarded by Cobb. Outside James. Pass over to Robinson. Over Fisher. A nice shot there by Robinson.
When I talked to Wolfpack shooting guard Deshaun Carter pregame, he had a tablet with some personal scouting notes, animated plays, and video highlights.
Yeah, Danny, I was looking at his tablet, and he even had a My NBA franchise with creative players to represent each team. That level of dedicated planning makes him a database of information on these teams. Really nice rebounding display. All game long, getting it done on the glass.
Yeah, they have totally dominated the glass. Huge advantage for the team in that category.
They just knew where each other were, and that comes from practicing together.
And so here it's the Wolfpack. You compare how this game has gone between MP and Wells, and so far it's been all MP.
MP has left no doubt that he's ready for the next level. He's a man amongst boys right now, and the NBA is going to be in his future.
He gets it in there.
No question they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their offense, like an engine in a fine car. It's been humming.
And for Zach Timmerman of the Wolfpack, he moved here from Iowa not too long ago.
Yeah, we haven't seen too much of him, and I know the Wolfpack would have liked to see more of him. Unfortunately, he's been plagued by back problems, which can't be fun. You wonder how long he'll be able to keep playing for.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line to try to make it a three-point play.
That's a pretty hard play to defend against. He just used his height that time down low.
So both teams changing it up here. And the free throw, no good. And the Wolfpack have possession. To the middle. And it's finished off by Joey Johnson.
Cleared for takeoff. Johnson using all 6'8" of his body to go up and finish with the slam.
From 12 feet out. And no good, trying to use the glass. Pass to Erickson, to the paint, Fresh. The lead pass was put just in the right spot to produce the layup.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
And on the bench for the Wolfpack, Coach Barry Bay. He's been with the program several years now and is trying to continue the success they've had this past decade.
Yeah, and standing directly in his path once again is the Dynasty. But with new leadership on the court from Patrick Wells. Coach is hopeful that the tide is about to turn for the Pack.
And it's stolen away by Junior. From beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance.
Number 94.
Here's Carter. Pass to Erickson. Fresh. No good with the layup. To the inside. And it's the Wolfpack with the rebound.
Stay on him.
Cordova outside. It's Lex Erickson on the wing. Carter. It's Lex Erickson on the wing. Back to Fresh. Sweet move. And Tommy Fresh finishes it off.
Well, all game long, we've seen the passion that these teams have played with. No let up, no quit from anyone on the roster.
Yeah, passion is definitely one way to say it. Nothing that we can repeat on air, but it certainly seems beyond a little friendly ribbon.
And the Dynasty another three. Now Carter. Outside Erickson. Pass to Fresh. From 12 feet out. It's Junior with the rebound.
Come get it, come get it.
Defended by Fresh.
Hey, right there.
Lays it up and banks it in.
He's really been producing offensively tonight, helping build that lead they're enjoying.
It's the kind of shooting that you can build your whole offensive strategy around.
Now here's Cordova. Fresh is clean.
He is gutting the defense with an easy shot at that distance.
And it's the Dynasty with the ball. Cordova grabs the board. Fresh, the screen. Down low, knocked loose. He can't hit it that time. Great D that time from Eric Fisher. Madison. Erickson defending. Knocks down the triple.
And the story of the second half has been their shooting from long range.
Found their rhythm coming out of the break, and they're hunting those perimeter shots.
Now here's Carter. Kicks it to Johnson. Cordova. Here's Fresh. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Tommy Fresh.
And some fantastic passing for them in this one.
The ball is flying around. They look like a disciplined, well-coached team out there.
Johnson brings the double team. And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball right now. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Second team foul. Substitution for the Dynasty.
James covering.
Ricky Davidson.
Using his post move to get the 2 points.
When you have that much of a size advantage, there's no doubt. Just take it to the hoop and lay it home.
Stolen by Cobb. James covering, and he jams it down with authority.
Great job ensuring that the turnover converts.
No wasted opportunities here. They made quick work of getting the ball up the court.
And all the other team can do is just shake their heads.
Three-pointer, Patrick Wells. It's Junior with the rebound. Here's the Dynasty. No good on the three. Here's Wells. And it's out of bounds. Wolfpack to retain possession. Left side, Stauffer. No good on the elbow jumper.
Who's watching it? Get ball, get ball.
James covering. Unloads. That will do it. Put it in the books. The Dynasty continues.
The Dynasty Athletic Program. We hope to see you again soon for the next Dynasty basketball game.
It's back! That's right, Shake. My Court has returned for NBA 2K25, and it looks awesome.
My Court is your own personal hub in the city. Practice your shot with the ball machine, run through simple drills, and play a variety of games with your friends or AI players.
And you've got some nice customization options here, too. Make the space fit with your own personal style with new options dropping each season. But that's not all.
You're telling me there's more?
Oh, there's more. Display jerseys you've collected in swaps with some of the NBA's biggest stars, and there's an entire section where you can display the biggest accolades earned in your NBA.